Good morning. It is Monday, leg day. I hope everyone's staying safe with this hurricane slash tropical storm. It is pouring out right now over where I am. I don't believe we got the heavy winds in Poughkeepsie, but I'm not really 100% sure because I was sleeping most of the night. But it's just pouring out. But I'm hoping everyone's safe and sound. Yesterday was Sunday rest day. I was just kicking it and relaxing and staying staying cold and staying. I didn't lose power. We didn't lose power at all. Hope everyone. I haven't heard any power outages quite yet around the area. But let's begin with some cardio. It is week 5. I can't believe it. I was writing down like I can't believe it's already week 5 for me. This is crazy. But we're going to start with some cardio. We're going to start with some jumping jacks. We're actually going to push to 200 to get that heart rate going and to get you some sweaty. I wasn't able to do any morning workouts for myself before I came on because of the weather and everything like that. So I'm not sweaty, I'm not anything. But I'm going to start getting some sweaty. So come join me. It is Kitty. And we're going to begin with some jumping jacks for 200. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more to 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Next, we're going to do some jump rope. If you have an actual jump rope, use it. I'm going to just use my invisible jump rope with my hands, and I'm going to jump. Just going to make sure I don't trip and fall on the weights. So let's begin. We're going to do 200. Like I said, this week we're going to push a little further every single day. So let's begin for 200. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got to continue. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 200. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 3, you got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, you got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Good job. Next, we're gonna do quick lunges, which is, let me get a position so you can see, which is basically your regular lunges on the floor, but you're gonna like have a little jump to it. So lunge, 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 back and forth, and we're moving our arm back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And they're a little quick. We're going to do 100 of them. Whew. Let me get in position. Good morning, Nala. Hi, babies. Hi, babies. Go lay down. Hi. We don't need that. Hi, babies. Can I I'm working out, babies. No, I'm working out. Go lay down. Go lay down. Good girl. So we're going to do quick lunges to really get our legs moving for 100. So let's begin. Let me make sure I don't step on her. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more, you got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And I think that was a new one. I don't think I showed you the cardio version of the lunge. So we're going to do in and out. We're going to actually do in and out and front to back at the same time. So we're going in, out, front, back, in, out, front, back. So So I'll show you again. We're gonna go in, we're gonna go out, in, front, back, out, in, front, back. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna go out, in, front, back. And we're gonna do, let's say, 100 of them. So all this is 1, 2. So when we make that plus sign, that will be 1. So we're going to do 100, and this is a new one. We've done it separately. We've never done it close together. So let's, like I said, we're going to up the ante this week, each day. So let's do 100 of them. So let's begin. Out, in, up, down, front, back, out, in, front, back, 2, out, in, front, back, 3, out, in, front, back, 4, out, in, front, back, 5, out, in, front, back, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 4. One more, we're halfway there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's rest. Stretch. Shake our legs a little bit. And I'm doing hops in between to really get the momentum going, to really keep going and push forward. And I'm sweating. Okay, and when we switch sides, you don't have to. You can stay in position. I'm just going to try to see if I can get a better, you know what, I have more floor on this side, to be honest. So we're going to do 50 more. Out, in, front, back, out, in, front, back. So let's begin. Out, in, front, back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. You got this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. You get this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo, good job. Woo. I'm going to sit down, take a little breather, because next is we're going to do some weights. Move this up a little bit. I'm going to get my gloves on. I take a breather. Man, whew. That really got my heart rate going, and I'm really sweaty now. Whew. I'm trying to just breathe in and out. Get these gloves on. So now we're going to start with weights. We're going to start with sumos, which is really low to the ground squat and up. I believe I put in, I did up the ante on myself. We're going to do 100 sumos, but we're going to take our time to go down and up, down and up. So they're not going to be quick. They're going to take our little time. If we need a breather, I'll take a breather between the middle. So I'll do a breather in the 50, and then we'll continue. And I'm actually going to use one of my dumbbells that I made. I believe altogether, I'm going to say around 5 pounds because it's kg. So I'm going to guess around 5 pounds altogether on this. So sumos is really leg spread out, and you basically go all the way down. Some people go all the way down to the point their butt touches, but we're going to go all the way down to there, where our knees literally lock down. Lock down all the way. Lock down. They're touching each other. Back our knees and our fronts are touching each other. Whoop. That's what we're going to do, sumos. And we're going to do 100 then. So I'm going to get my little 5 pounder. Pick it up like this. Get in position so you can see. Let me go this way on the rug so you can see. So let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more and we're halfway there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more and we're halfway there. 1, you got that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Finish strong. 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway there. So I'm gonna rest for a second. Get the sweat on my eyes because they're dripping. And I'm just going to come in a little closer with my legs so they're not spread out so far. And I'm going to get, and this is going to be a little closer for your legs as well, because when you're spread out, it does do your hips, it does the outside leg and the inside leg, but I'm going to get a little closer to get more of it. The more inside, the more up here, the inside of my sides, all around, even more. So we're going to do 50 more. And I'm just trying to breathe and rest and just fix what I need to fix. And let's begin for 50 more. Let's begin. Sumos. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Remember to breathe. 8, 9, 10. 3 more. You got them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. You got this. 1. Finish strong. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. And down, drop. Next we're going to do squats. I'm going to stick for a second and just get the sweat out and just breathe for a second. I'm going to just walk around and shake your legs. Woo! If you do them right, they're no joke. Squats and them are no joke. Sumos. Okay. Squats, I'm going to use the same bar, and we're just doing our regular squats. We're going to do out, and we're going to do in. We're going to do 50 and 50. So we're going to start with out. I'm going to hold my bar like this. I'm going to hold it. You can use it this way, use it this way, across you. However, you can use no weight, little weight, higher weight. You can use a bar behind you, on your neck, and on your back, on your shoulders, however you want to. You can use your broomstick if you want to as well. Just try and get that sweat out of my eyes so I can see. So let's begin with just these are regular. Sweat. Get out of my eyes. Because of my bangs. It's dripping off sweat from my bangs. I gotta learn to push them back, but it takes a little time because I have to put a bandana on and make sure they're behind, make sure they're back, pinned down. It takes a little time. I don't want to do that in the morning. Like, nope, too much effort. I just want to work out. Okay, so squats. We're going to start out with spread out legs, and we're going to do 50 of them. 1. I'll go this way so you can see. I like to. So, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3. Make sure your butt's popping out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And rest. Whew. For some reason, this is not feeling right. It's not sitting on properly for some reason. Okay, so now we're going to do 54 inside squats, legs together. I'm going to use the same weight and 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. Finish strong. 1. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good job. Whew. Next, I want to do some invisible squats on the floor. I'll go on the rug. How many did I say? Okay. So we're going to do 100 in the middle. Invisible squats. I'll do it this way so you can be able to see. And they're basically in the middle. Press, press, press. Leg straight. Bend, press straight. Bend, press straight. Bend, press straight. And I'm going to use the same bars that I've been using. I have around about 5 pounds, maybe a little bit more. And I'm going to go in the middle, pressing. And we're doing 100 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. A little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more, and we're halfway there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, and we're halfway there. You got this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down and relax for 2 seconds. Or you can continue because I'm just going to fix myself. I keep pushing. My body keeps sliding. I feel like I'm going into my dresser. Oh, it's just you. Get you out of my way. Okay. And 50 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. You got this. 2. Finish strong. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Good job. Next, we're going to do, that's why I have this guy, bench lunges. Just going to see if I can get a little closer. Hey, you. Get off. Okay, awesome. Go that way. Okay, awesome. So bench squats are basically you put your hands on your bench and you drop. And we're going to do 100 take a rest, do another 100. I'm going to use, actually I'm going to use this guy still. I'm going to put him in between my legs where the bar is, so my inner thighs are holding onto the bar, the middle of the bar. You don't have to do it. You can place it on you. You don't have to use weight at all. You can use more weight. You can use one of these that are plates that you can just put on your thighs. I'm going to put my bell bar in between my thighs and hold it there. So we're going to go in, when we drop, we're going to go in the center. And my legs are holding, so they're going to be close together, so I don't drop the dumbbells onto me, or onto my feet, or onto the floor, damaging the floor, or damaging myself. So we're going to do 100 bench squats. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good morning, viewer. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're halfway there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Up and relax. Good job. Whew. We're going to come back to and do the 100. I just want to give my inner thighs a little break from the dumbbell, because after a while, certain areas do hurt on it. Not a comfortable position after a while. So we're going to we're actually going to do some bench squat jumps. I said we're going to do 50. I'm short, so it's going to be fun to, I'm not going to go as quick, because, so jumps are basically, let me even see if I can do this. I didn't even practice if I can do this, because I'm so short. I'm like, So they're basically jump. I don't know if I can do this. So we're going to just do walks. Walk, walk, walk. walk on it, because I can't jump. I'm going to fall. If I jump, I'm going to just slide right off. And I don't feel like getting hurt. So we're going to go walk on it. You could use a couch, a chair, a bed, something that has a little level to it. You don't want to just do it on the floor. If you don't have anything, you can use a stair. You can use whatever you have around the house, a box, a bin that's sturdy enough for you to basically walk up and up, down. So to have a higher up level. So we're going to do 50 of them. So let's begin. Starting with the left. 1. Left, right, down, 2. Left, right, down, 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 9, 10. 3 more. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. You got this. 1, 2. Remember to breathe. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one. You got this. Finish strong. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One last one. 10. Good job. Whew. If you want, you can show me. You can do the jumps on the bench, but I forgot how tall it is compared to me. So I just looked at it. I was like, I'm not going to be able to. It's just because I'm small. I'm tiny. I am short. And when I write things down, I forget how tall the bench is sometimes. And I'm like, I'll be able to do jumps on it. And then I look at it, I'm like, oh wait, I can't. Height advantage. I don't have. Which is fine. I love my shortness. I'm actually, what am I? I was 4'11" for quite some time. Then I turned 30. I shrunk to 4'10". I cried. I was like, I'm shrinking at 30. So, but I love my height. I love being midget size. I was always short growing up throughout all my years. I never was over 5 foot. My parents were kind of short. My mom is like 5'2", 5'3", I believe. My dad was, I think, 5'10", not even, 5'9". Yeah, my brother's 5'7", I believe. Maybe a little taller than that. I'm not 100% sure. But we weren't the tallest people. My boyfriend's actually 6 foot. I love tall men for some reason. I don't like when men are my height or 2 inches for me. I don't find that attractive for some reason. But I love very tall men that I can look up and be like, hi. But that's my preference. So those were new. You can do it with weight. I did it without. Maybe a little later we'll do it with weight. But right now let's get back to bench squats where I have this here. And I'm going to use the same dumbbells and we're going to do another 100. Now that my inner thighs are like, they're not sore a little bit anymore from the holding onto the bar. So they're like, hey, let's go for another round. So let's go for another 100. In the middle, we're going to drop down. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Do it a little quicker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. What happened there? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Finish strong. Last one. You got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And up and drop your bar. Good job. Woo. Next, we're going to do a new one. We're actually going to do on the floor. Move this, because we got 2 new ones, to be honest. Yeah, we'll do two new ones on the floor, and then we'll do bench lunges. So, these are what I call in and outs with straight leg, and they're really just in, out with straight. And I'm going to actually use my 8-pound medicine ball, and I'm just going to hold it, and they're just going in and out, in and out, in and out, making a V. You're making a V shape with your legs. So we're going to do 100. Go and lay flat, pick up your legs, and make it a V and V. So we're going to do 100 of them. Hopefully my headphones stay on me. So let's begin. Picking up your legs, straight up. I'm holding the ball to my chest. Sometimes I just lay it there on my chest or on my ab area just to settle. Sometimes I pick it up in between. But I start off just having it in my chest, and then in between sometimes I hold it up for a little more endurance and a little bit more weight. So 100. So let's begin making a V with your legs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this, and this helps the side area in your upper butt and back area. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2, you got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last one, you got the 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Woo! Good job. And this also helps your abdominal, lower abdominal areas as well. And I feel the burn on top of my legs as well. So it's a very good leg workout. It's all around good workout for the lower part of your body. I enjoy it. Now we're going to do crisscrosses with your feet. It's the same position, laying down, picking up your feet, but we're crisscross, 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 crisscross. So we're crisscrossing. Crisscrossing, I don't have a, when I do legs and I do different leg, I don't care which one you start with. Sometimes I do tell you start with the left, start with the right, but when it comes to like crisscrossing and everything, it just depends on which way you're comfortable, your legs. I think I start with my left goes in front, my right goes in the back. Sometimes I switch it, in between. It just depends on how your body feels and which way you want to go off of. But I usually start with left up, right bottom, and then I continue. I try to continue the same sequence. Sometimes my body has its own little way of making its way to different angles. Okay, and I'm going to use the same medicine ball, my 8-pounder, and I'm going to lay flat, bring them up like I'm doing like the V, but we're going to stay in upward. We're going to stay with legs straight up in the air, and we're just going to crisscross. So let's begin. I'm going to keep my ball on my abdominal / chest area, and let's begin. And we're going to do 100 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2, you got this. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one, you got this. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and relax. Woo! Good job. Those were 2 new ones. And I really feel the burn on top of my thighs. Okay, next we're going to do lunges. So we're going to do bench lunges. So let me bring this out a little bit more so you can see. Because we're going to do front lunges. So I'm hoping you'll be able to see what I'm going to be doing. And we're going to I start off with my left on the bench, my right on the bottom. Let me see if I can angle this better. It's a little difficult sometimes. There we go. So left on the bench, right in the back. And I usually just hold the dumbbell on to the bench, and I just drop down, and we're going to do 50 and 50. You can use the floor, you can use a chair, the couch, a bed, a stair, a box that's sturdy enough so you don't go through it. Whatever you have, you can use. You can use no weight, more weight, higher weight, any workout I do. I know I keep repeating myself, but whatever workout I do, you don't have to do exactly what I'm using. You can use whatever you want. And please, you can comment below, show me, you can show me what you're using and everything, or what you prefer using. You can tell me below, comment below, and tell me what you prefer to see me doing. I can do all different kinds of things, workout-wise. Not shy, guys. Workout-wise, though. So let's begin. So we're going to do 50, and then switch, do another 50. I start off with my left. And let's lunge. You know what? I'm actually going to, no, leave it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 2 more. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Switch. And 30 more on the side. Right on the bench, left in the back, and let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One last one. You got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Woo! Good job. Now, last thing we're just going to do, we're going to do our hips. I'm going to bring out my Thigh Master. You can use that rubber band. The rubber band, elastic thing. You can, if you have a Thigh Master, you can use. Yeah, bring this. This is my Thigh Master. Love this thing. You can use that. You can literally simply just do in and out, in and out, in and out, without any weight, without any of it. It works, but it's not. You don't feel like you use a Thigh Master or the elastic band. So I'm going to sit on my bench, and I'm going to put it in my thighs, my upper thighs, and we're going to do 100 of them. There's no weight to these either, but it's just a really good workout. I do it quickly to feel the burn even more, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to do quick 100s of them, inner thighs with the Thigh Master. Let's begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Halfway there, you got this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 3 more, you got this one. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Good job. That is it. No bonuses this week. I decided just to do straight on, no bonuses. Fuzz, get away from me. I hope you have a nice day, and I hope you stay safe because I got the storm is continuing through tonight. I'm not sure. It keeps moving, so it might end sooner than we think, but stay safe. I hope you have a nice Monday. I'll see you tomorrow morning. Comment, like, share, follow, subscribe me on my YouTube page, Instagram, Twitter, and my Facebook page. You'll see at the ending credits all of them listed. So have a nice day. I love you. Bye.